The Inheritor. The Inheritor is a figure who won the cosmic jackpot at birth. Imagine starting life on Easy Street because your parents were already millionaires. You don't have to work, take risks, or even think about money. It's like winning the lottery the moment you were born. You wake up in a mansion with a personal chef and a driver, and you're genuinely confused when someone asks you to pay for coffee. Everything is given. You get fancy cars, big houses, and vacations without ever lifting a finger. That's crazy luck. These folks hit the cosmic jackpot just by existing. There is, however, a small downside. When everything is given, life can get profoundly boring. It's like having too many toys and no reason to play with them. But if your biggest worry is just a slow ride home, it's safe to say your life is defined by unearned cosmic ease. Average Joe. This is the path of the average Joe or Jane, the normal route. It starts with school, a first job for pocket money, college, and eventually, a regular job with benefits. The philosophy is simple: work, save, repeat. Joe or Jane slowly climbs the money ladder over decades, celebrating a small raise here and a promotion there. Their life is spent on quiet streets, taking family vacations that include all-you-can-eat buffets, and meticulously watching a retirement fund grow. It's not flashy, but it's safe and steady. By age 65, this commitment to hard work and saving, no get-rich-quick schemes, pays off. Joe might have around $1.8 million saved. That's not yacht money, but it's enough to live well worry-free, to buy a house, build a 401k, and maybe even spoil the grandkids a bit. It's a comfortable life built on dedication. Crypto Clown Tycoon. This is the story of the Crypto Clown Tycoon, a path of pure, crazy luck. You're 16, tucked in bed, when a friend texts, "Bro, buy this coin." The coin has a ridiculous name, like Fart Rocket or Boner Coin. You laugh, shrug, and think, why not? As a funny gamble, you throw a quick $100 at it. A few weeks later, you see a video. The coin just went up 690,000%. You grab your phone, half smirking, and holy cow, your $100 has turned into millions. You hit the jackpot by complete accident. The chart blasted off, and the numbers on your crypto app went straight up like a rocket. Just like that, you are an instant millionaire. Now for the dream spree. You buy a sports car, throw the biggest pizza party your friends have ever seen, and realize your life changed because of a funny text and a $100 joke. It's the ultimate instant wealth, bought as a joke, paid out as a fortune. The Innovator. This is the story of the Innovator, a person who is all grind and never gives up. They tried selling stuff online, started a clothing brand that sold maybe 2 hoodies, and even ran a short-lived social media agency. Each time they failed, they just said, next.
Why?
Because a boring 9-to-5 job is scarier than instant ramen dinners. They live on cheap coffee and instant noodles, teaching themselves coding on YouTube, tinkering on new ideas in their bedroom night after night. Sacrifice is the norm. Cheap food, long nights, working when everyone else is asleep. Then, after years of relentless trying, one idea finally clicks. Maybe it's a simple app that helps you talk to your dog, or a gadget everyone loves. A big tech company notices and buys the whole startup for $2 million or more. Suddenly, all those late nights pay off big time, granting instant freedom. The money is great, but for the entrepreneur, the real win was the journey. The YouTuber. This is the story of the YouTuber. On this platform, some creators earn insane money, more than NBA stars, just by sharing personal content from home. The top 1% of lucky creators can make tens of thousands of dollars, like $20,000 plus, every single month. But that money requires a non-stop 24/7 grind. It's a business, not a hobby. You have to post constantly, chat with fans, manage paid messages, and always keep your brand fresh. It's more than just looks. Fans demand personality and fun, meaning you have to be part entertainer and part marketer. Here's the huge catch. If it flops, there's no backup plan. You can't hide what you've posted, and the other 99% of creators work just as hard, yet earn almost nothing. It's a massive, all-or-nothing gamble where the risk is as huge as the potential reward. The Minimalist. This is the life of the minimalist, the non-player character, the silent grinder. This person goes to work every day, sometimes 2 jobs, and never complains. They never eat out, always use coupons, and live on cheap meals like rice and veggies. Every single dollar is planned like a game mission. Bills, savings, repeat. No wild nights out. The single, relentless goal is to save as much as possible and pay off every debt and loan. This requires 10 to 20 years of pure, hard saving with hardly any treats. But the big payoff is huge. By their 40s, their house is paid off and their investments are generating enough income to cover all living costs. This is real freedom. They may not live in a mansion, but they own their cozy home, they have no boss, and they can do whatever they want with their time. The ultimate reward for years of grinding is the right to stop playing the game early. The gold digger. This one's a bit odd. Picture a 23-year-old engaged to a 75-year-old millionaire. Everybody around them looks shocked. The young partner acts all innocent about the rich estate and giggles when finding out about the inheritance. It sounds like a movie plot, but it happens in real life. The plan is simple: marry for love, or so you say. Then, when your partner passes away, you inherit a huge fortune. The awkward truth is that family, friends, and even nurses often sense something's up, but you just smile and act surprised. This wealth hack is all hush-hush. Nobody teaches you this. It's the ultimate no-risk, big-reward scenario. No startup is needed, no loans to worry about. You simply inherit wealth. It may not be fair, or even a little creepy, but it is one of the oldest wealth tricks there is. Now, try not to cry too much at the funeral. You know you've got a yacht party to plan. The lucky fool. Walk into any casino and you'll find the lucky fool. Adrenaline pumping, they place their first $100 in chips, all on black, on the roulette wheel. The wheel spins, the ball clicks, and it lands on black. They win $100 to $200. Most people would quit there, but not our gambler. They're on fire. Again on black, $200 to $400, and again $400 to $800. Every spin, more people gather around, jaws dropping as their stack explodes. $1,600, then $3,200. This is impossible luck. 13 blacks in a row, a streak that is basically a miracle. Finally, one last massive bet. On this final spin, everyone holds their breath. The ball clicks, clacks, and lands on black again. He just turned that initial $100 into over $1 million. Instant millionaire. The house usually wins, but on those once-in-a-lifetime nights, anything can happen. Just like that, the gambler walks out with a fortune. The legend. This is the path of the legend, the absolute best at something people pay big money for. Take LeBron James, the basketball GOAT. In 2024, he made over $100 million, half from playing and half from sponsors. The rule is simple: if you're number one in a big sport or field, the money pours in. The goal is to be world-class, whether it's in sports, games, music, or any cool, highly visible field like pro gaming or top-tier programming. While even top pool players or chess players can make millions, the bigger the audience, the bigger the paychecks. The big leagues offer massive paychecks, but the real money comes from sponsor deals. When you're a champ, brands pay you tons of cash to endorse their products off the field. It's a career built on unmatched skill, and the financial payoff is just as enormous as the fame.